class will be a standing class, so we'll start standing and pretty much the whole class will be up in a standing position. So all you really need is, if you have your mat out, great. If you don't have your mat, you don't have to have one. But this will be a class designed just to kind of get you moving during these winter months. If you don't have time for an entire 1 hour class, maybe you could just practice a little bit, do a 15, 20, 30-minute class. So today's will be about a half hour, and it'll be standing the whole time. So if you're just joining us, just grab a comfortable standing position, pull the shoulders back, open the chest, crown of the head up towards the sky, and just take a few deep breaths. Nice deep inhale. Start slowing your breath, but focusing on it, clearing your mind. Inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. And you can have the palms forward or back, arms down by your side. Just make sure the shoulder blades are back, almost like you're holding a pencil between the shoulders. Nice deep breaths. And we have a few minutes before we start. So this is a great time to just take a few moments to begin to ready yourself for practice. For me, it's an important part of practice, having that little bit of downtime, whether it's 5 or 3 minutes, to just put everything aside and put it on the shelf while we get ready to practice. I think if I just stand up and get right into yoga, it throws me off a little, but everybody's different. But never underestimate that few moments to just focus on your breath. And it's the same thing at the end of practice also. Really embrace the Shavasana or Tadasana, however you end practice, to just regroup, appreciate what you just went through, and get ready for the rest of your day. And if you watch these videos with us, please just let us know you were here. Any feedback would be awesome. I have the bandana on today, so that just lets you know at a quick glance that it's a half-hour class. I think I did one a while back and forgot to wear it, but generally if you see me with a bandana on, that indicates it's a shorter class. And if you're joining us today and I'm on a full hour class, Janine will be doing that Wednesday, but you can also go back through the library and grab one of those classes. We have about 2 minutes before we start. And we'll be standing the entire class today. The other thing in today's class, a lot of times I'll take a lot of Tadasanas or Child's Pose or breaks throughout class. Today's half-hour class is just going to be a lot of continuing movement. So if at any point you get short of breath or tired or need a break, make sure you listen to your body. The goal here is to get moving, but today we're also going to get a light cardio in, because we'll constantly be moving without those breaks. But listen to your body. If you need that break, make sure you take it. Nice deep breaths. we're going to get ready to start. So just bring your hands to heart center. Just take a moment to give yourself some gratitude for coming to your mat today. Know that this is your practice. And when you're ready, you can rub your hands together, build up a little friction in the palm of your hands. And when they get nice and warm, just transfer that heat to your heart center. And when you're ready, you can bring your hands down by your sides. And we're just going to do a little warm up here. So shoulders back, almost like you're holding a pencil between the shoulder blades, crown of the head up towards the sky. And with an exhale, just lower your chin to chest. Inhale, raise your gaze up towards the sky, making sure not to pinch your neck in the back. And one more time through, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, gaze up towards sky. And exhale, chin to chest. And now with an inhale, we're going to roll our left ear towards left shoulder. Exhale back to center. And inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale back to center. Go through one more time. And we'll end up chin to chest when we're done. When you're ready with an inhale, just bring the crown of your head up towards the sky. Now with an inhale, we're going to bring both arms way up overhead, really reach for the sky. And exhale, bring those arms down by your sides. Just do these at your own pace, matching your breath to your movement. Next time your arms are up overhead, you can leave them there. Really reach up for the sky. We're going to interlock our fingers and push our palms up towards the sky, framing our head and our arms. And with an exhale, just lean right, elongating that left side, sending that left hip out. And don't think about contracting the right side. Think about elongating the left side. With an inhale, come back up to center. And exhale, lean left. Really reaching over towards that left wall. Inhale, back up to center. And with an exhale, bring your arms down by your sides. Now we're going to open the arms out to the side. So inhale, open. Exhale, give yourself a hug. And pay attention to which arm's on top. And each time switch that. Next time your arms are open, you can leave them there. And we're going to turn our palms up towards the sky. Inhale, bring the fingertips to shoulder. Exhale, extend. Next time your arms are extended, you can leave them out there. And we're going to goal post our arms. So with an exhale, touch the elbow, forearm, and hands. Inhale, open. Just do these at your own pace. And really feel those shoulders open as you come out to goal post. And next Next time you're in goal post, you can leave your arms there. And now we're just going to rotate the shoulders so the palms are parallel to the ground. Inhale back to goal post. Next time your arms are parallel to the ground, you can leave them there. We're going to extend our arms straight out and then make a real tight fist and release. Really engage all the fingers and forearms. Next time you have a fist, you can leave it there. And just make some circles with the wrist without moving the arms. Change directions. You can come to stillness and open the hands. And then just bend the elbows so the hands are chest height and gently twist from side to side. You can come to stillness and release the arms. Now we're just going to do some shoulder rolls. So with an inhale, bring your shoulders up the front and exhale down around back. Making a big circle with your shoulders. And you can change directions. Have it come to stillness. And now just leave your arms loose and we're going to do that twisting motion. Gently twisting from side to side and let the arms go freely. And you can come to stillness. We're going to place our hands on our hips and we're going to ring those imaginary bells with our hips. Really try to exaggerate that motion when you're ringing the side and back bells. Loosening those hips up. And you can change directions. You can come to stillness. And now we're just going to isolate the right leg. So with an inhale, we're going to lift that right knee up nice and high. Move it out to the side and exhale, lower it down. And then inhale that up, bring it back to the middle and lower it down. And just do 3 on each side. Always inhaling that knee up and exhaling down. Balance is off today. And then do the other side when you're done. And after you get done, we'll come to a standing position. Feet about hip width apart. Place a bend in the knees and place your hands just above the knees. And just make some circles with the legs. And change directions. And you can come to stillness. And without moving the leg, we're going to lift that right foot up off the ground. Without moving the leg, just make some circles with the ankle. Change directions. And we'll switch sides. Switch directions. Place that foot down. And before we start with our asanas, just take a moment to check in with your body. And remember, it's your practice, so if at any point you need a break, take that break. You can blink your eyes open. And we're going to start with just a few forward folds. So inhale, both arms way up overhead. And exhale, swan dive forward. You can bend the knees if you have to. It's about elongating that spine. Letting the crown of the head come down towards the ground. With your next inhale, interlock your hands to elbows and bring some gentle movement to the spine. You can come to stillness and exhale, release the hands down to the mat. With our next inhale, we're going to do a halfway lift. So inhale, straighten the legs, hands are on thighs, nice flat back. Pull the shoulder blades back. Nice deep breaths. Make sure you're engaging your abdomen. Don't let your belly be passive. And with an exhale, forward fold. With our next inhale, we're going to come back overhead. So inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, release the arms. And we're going to come to the front of the mat. Hands at heart center, and we're going to go through a warrior one sequence. So when you're ready, we're going to step that right foot back. And remember with warrior one, the whole right foot's grounded. That right hip is facing forward. The right toes are facing towards the outside edge of the mat, or the right corner, just off the right corner. Chest is forward, and when you're ready, engage your arms. There's a nice bend in that left knee. Shoulders are back, opening the chest. You can even goal post your arms if that's easier for you. We're going to bring some movement to this. So with an inhale, send those arms up real high. Exhale, bring the arms down and out front. Inhale, arms to heart center and up overhead. Do two more at your own pace. We'll all end up in warrior one. With an exhale, bring the hands to heart center, and we're going to go back to high lunge. So turn that right foot so you're on the ball of the right foot. We want as much different distance between that right foot and the left foot as we can comfortably do with keeping our right knee straight. And now we're going to bring some movement to the legs and arms. So with an inhale, straighten that left leg and arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center and down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now just the arms. Inhale the arms up. Nice deep breaths here in high lunge. With an exhale, bring the hands to heart center. And now we're going to go the other way. This is going to get a little harder. So we're going to bend that right knee a little bit. So with an exhale, lower down, don't touch the knee. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. And how much movement you do here is just up to you. And you can come to stillness and step forward. So we're going to go right into the other side. So exhale, step that left foot back for warrior one. the arms. Nice deep breaths. We're going to bring some movement to this. So with an exhale, bring the arms down, out front. Inhale, heart center, and up overhead. After you do 3, we'll meet back in Warrior 1. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. We're going to go to that crescent lunge again. So inhale, straighten that right leg and arms come up. Exhale, down. Inhale, everything up. Exhale, down. Inhale, everything up. Exhale, down. Now just the arms with the inhale for high lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center. And now we're going to go the other way. Exhale that left knee down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And step forward. And now we're going to go to a Warrior 2 sequence. So we're going to step that right foot back. Heel arch alignment. Bend in the left knee. Engage the arms. Looking over that left middle ring finger. You can always check in with that back arm. And now we're going to go from here to reverse warrior. So with an inhale, flip that left palm. Right arm comes down, right leg. Looking up at that left hand. Nice deep breaths. Now we're going to bring some movement to this. So every exhale, go back to Warrior 2. Every inhale, back to reverse warrior. Next time you're in reverse warrior, just stay there. Make sure you still have that bend in the left knee. Exhale, back to Warrior 2. We're going to bend that left arm and send that right arm way up overhead. Make sure that left arm is either just above the left knee or thigh or inside of it. Nice deep breaths here. With your next inhale, come back to Warrior 2. And then you can bring your hands to heart center and step forward. And we're going to go right into the other side. So I'm going to turn so I'm facing you. Step that left leg back. Heel arch alignment. And then Warrior 2 arms. Pulling those shoulder blades back. Looking over that right middle and ring finger. And while you're here, check in with the feet. Heel arch alignment. Right knee is open. Strong arms. And we're going to go back to reverse warrior. So with an inhale, flip that right palm. And look up at that right hand. Left arm is coming down, left leg. Nice deep breaths. Now one breath, one movement. So exhale back to Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. next time you're in reverse warrior, just stay there. Make sure you still have that bend in the right knee. With an exhale, come back to warrior two. Bend that right arm, left arm overhead for side ankle. And make sure you're not dumping the weight into that right leg with your arm. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Bring your hands to heart center and step to the front of your mat. We're going to go to chair pose, so keep the feet together, up nice and tall, and with an exhale, sit down into that chair. Now when you're here, make sure you can see your toes. You can wiggle your toes freely. Nice deep breaths. And with an inhale, send the arms up overhead, trying to match the angle your body's on. So if your body's like that, the arms are there. Nice deep breaths. With an exhale, bring those arms behind you as far as you can get them. And inhale, come up onto your tiptoes. Breathe. Exhale, sink those heels down. Inhale the arms back. One more time through. Exhale those arms down. Inhale up onto your tiptoes. Exhale those heels down. And inhale the arms back. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. We're going to add a twist here. So with an exhale, twist left. Make sure your knees haven't moved. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale back to center. And with an inhale, bring both arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Nice deep breaths. We're going to go right back to chair. So with an inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up overhead. Exhale, sit back into that chair. Take 5 deep breaths here. And when you're done those 5 breaths, go back into that forward fold. So we should all be in that forward fold now. So with an inhale, bring both arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Just take a few breaths here. You can blink your eyes open. And for balance today, we'll do, let's try figure 4. If you have a chair nearby or a wall you'd like to handle or hold on to, great. So we're going to find our focus point. Transfer that weight to the right foot. And then cross that left ankle over the right leg, just above the knee. You can stay here or sit down into that chair. Breathe and balance. If you step out of it, just come right back to it. Nice deep breaths. When you're ready with an inhale, come back up to standing. We'll switch legs, transfer that weight into the left leg. And when you're ready, cross that right over the left. You can stay here or sit down into that chair. If you come out of it, just come right back to it. With an inhale, you can stand up, uncross that leg, and just take a mountain pose, the end of practice here. Up nice and tall, shoulders back. Nice deep breaths. Great way to start your morning. Hopefully your heart's pumping a little quicker. You feel awake. And just check in with your body. Nice deep breaths. There's no movement here. When you're ready, you can bring your hands to heart center. Thumbs on sternum and a light bow to your head. Yoga is a journey, and I'd like to thank you for sharing that journey with me today. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Well, thanks for being here today, everybody. I hope you like this. We tried a little different approach and trying to bring a little cardio into the practice. And it's a great way to see the different ways you can practice yoga. We've done all those movements we've done today, but at a much slower rate. And you might notice your heart's beating a little faster now. So you always have the ability to change your practice to what you need. So I hope you enjoyed this class. Namaste and have a wonderful Monday.